Meeting a new friend, Hiranyaka, the mouse, and Lagupatanika, the crow, became great friends. One day, the crow came calling on the mouse with eyes full of tears. Worried, the mouse asked, "What's the matter? Why are you so sad?" "I am thoroughly fed up with this country. I want to go elsewhere," replied the crow. "But what is the reason for this sudden change of mind?" asked the mouse. "There is a famine here. People are dying like locusts. No one is offering cooked rice for the peace of the dead. So, I don't have food. Hunters are busy trapping birds in their nets. I have escaped narrowly. I don't know when my turn will come. I want to leave this country before it comes," said the crow. "What are your travel plans then?" asked the mouse. "There is a big lake in the middle of a vast forest in the south. I have a friend there, a turtle whose name is Mandaraka. He is a great host who will feed me with fish, pieces of meat, etc. I will spend my time happily with him daily, discussing small and big things in the world. I don't want to die miserably in a hunter's net." Lagupatanika continued, "Elders have always said that they are happy who are fortunate not to witness the destruction of crops and the decline of the people. Nothing is impossible for a competent person. There is no land that does not respond to effort. For a scholar, every country is his own country, and there is no enemy for a sweet-tongued person. Learning and power are not the same. Remember that the king is respected only in his country, but a scholar is honored everywhere." Hiranyaka said, "If that is so, I will also follow you. I am also very sad." "Why are you sad?" asked the crow. "It is a long story. I shall tell you when I reach your friend's place," said the mouse. "But how can you come with me?" asked the crow. "I am a bird and can fly." "You cannot do that," said the crow. "That is no problem. I will sit on your back and we can fly off," suggested the mouse. "That's an idea. I will be doubly happy there because I have the company of the turtle and also yours. Come, get onto my back. We will fly together," said the crow. On a fine day, the crow with the mouse on his back flew to the great lake in the middle of the forest. His friend Mandaraka, the turtle, saw him with the mouse on his back and thought, "This crow is not an ordinary crow. It is better I hide from him." The turtle immediately ducked under water. But the crow saw the turtle going down and understood that his friend did not recognize him. The crow then left the mouse at the bottom of a tree and flying to the top of it loudly addressed the turtle, "O Mandaraka, I am your friend Lagupatanika. Come out and welcome me, who has come to see an old friend after a long time." Recognizing his friend's voice, Mandaraka came out of the water and with tears of joy in his eyes, said, "O Lagupatanika, I am so happy you have come. Come and hug me. We are meeting after a long time, and that's why I could not immediately recognize you. You know the saying that you should not make friends with him whose power and pedigree are not known to you." The crow then came down from the tree, and the two of them embraced each other in joy. They began telling each other about what happened in the long interval of their separation. The mouse, Hiranyaka, too came out of the hole he was hiding in, greeted the turtle and sat by the crow's side. The turtle asked the crow, "O Lagupatanika, who is this little friend of yours? Why did you bring him here on your back, though he is your food?" "He is my friend Hiranyaka. I can't live without him. Just as you can't count the stars in the sky and the sands on the seashore, I can't recount his great qualities. He is fed up with this world. That is why he has followed me on my visit to you," said the crow. "But there should be some reason for his despair," said the turtle. The crow replied, "I have asked him to tell me the reasons. He said he would tell us after meeting you. Turning to the mouse, the crow asked him, "Now it is your turn to tell us why you are so fed up with the world." Hiranyaka began telling his story. 3. The Hermit and the Mouse. In the southern city of Mahilaropia, said Hiranyaka, lived a hermit named Tamrashud in a Shiva temple on the outskirts of the city. Every day, he would go out into the city, collect alms and cook his food. After the meal, he would store whatever is left in his begging bowl and hang it to a peg and go to sleep. He would give the leftovers to poor people in return for services rendered to the temple. They would every day wash it, clean it and decorate it with patterns of chalk. One day, some of my relatives complained to me, "O Lord, the hermit is storing the food in his bowl and hanging it high to a peg. We are not able to nibble at it. You alone can reach any place. Why should we go anywhere else when you are there? Let's go to the hermit's place and with your help feed ourselves." Accompanied by my relatives, I went to the hermit's place and springing at the bowl brought the stored food down. All of us then had a good meal. We repeated this act every day till the hermit found what we were doing. He brought a split bamboo and began striking the food bowl with it. That noise used to frighten us, and we would spend the whole night waiting for a respite from this noise. But the hermit never stopped striking the bamboo. Meanwhile, a visitor named Brihat came calling on the hermit. Tamrashud received him with great respect, and did whatever he could to make the honored guest happy. At night, the guest would relate to the hermit tales about his travels. But Tamrashud, busy scaring the mice with his bamboo, would not pay much attention to what his guest was narrating. In the middle of the story, the guest would ask him questions to which he would give indifferent replies. Angry with Tamrashud's absent-mindedness, the visitor told him, "Tamrashud, you are not a great friend of mine, because you are not attentive to what I am telling you. I will leave your place tonight and seek shelter elsewhere. The elders have always said that you must not accept the hospitality of such a host who does not welcome you gladly, does not offer you a proper seat, and does not make inquiries about your well-being. Status has gone to your head. You do not any more care for my friendship. You do not know that this conduct will take you to hell. I am really sorry for what has happened to you. You have become vain and proud. I am leaving this temple at once," Brihat said. Frightened at his visitor's words, Tamrashud pleaded with him, "O worshipful guest, please don't be harsh on me. I don't have any friends other than you. Here is the reason why I was not attentive to your discourse on religion. There is this mouse, which every day steals my food however high I keep it. As a result, I am not able to feed the poor people who do the job of keeping the temple clean. The temple is now in a bad shape. To scare this culprit, I have to keep tapping the food bowl with the bamboo stick I keep with me. This is why I was not able to pay attention to the great and lone tales you have been relating." Realizing what really was the problem, the visitor asked the hermit, "Do you know where the mouse lives?" "Sir, I have no idea," said Tamrashud. The visitor said, "This mouse must have stored a lot of food somewhere. It is this plenty that gives him the energy to jump so high and eat all your food. When a man earns a lot of wealth, that pile of money increases his strength and confidence." Brihat continued, "There is an explanation for everything in this world. There is a reason for Chandili trying to exchange husked sesame seeds in return for degraded sesame seeds." Tamrashud asked Brihat to tell him who this Chandili was and the story of sesame seeds.